not even mean Bowers game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another gameplay video, another solo gameplay video, and today I'm very excited to be checking out Castles of Dawnstone. Oh, I don't want to dump it all out, but I will, so you can see the box. Castles of Dawnstone. Raise an army, fortify your village, decimate your opponent. This is going to take about 30 to 60 minutes to play. It's for 1 or 2 players, and it's from Twisted Creatures Games. Now, this is on the Game Crafter right now, and the guy reached out to me and said, hey, you want to do some stuff with the game? I was like, absolutely. So I'm excited to check this one out. Now, the rules, I do want to start off by saying the rules are very bare bones. The rules leave a lot to be desired. So what you're going to see here is actually my first time playing the game. There's a watch it played video, but I don't like to use those when I'm first learning a game because I feel like that's really not fair because not everybody wants to do that. So I want to kind of judge a game based on how easy it is to learn from just what's in the box. And these leave a lot to be desired. And after you get done with this, you're going to be like, okay, where's the next page of rules? What's this? Oh, that's for the solo game, but what about for the 2-player game? And actually, most of the rules you're going to see are right here. There's just lots and lots of text right here, but the way they do this, it looks good. Very excited to try it. Let's get the game going. So we've got the single-player game all set up right now. There's one thing that I want to mention. I don't know if it's a typo, either on here, or I'm missing some kind of card, which I don't believe is the case. But it says we're supposed to start the AI with 30 health, and it says on this card that you're supposed to go to the 30 spot on this card, but it says 20 right there. So I'm going to guess that this is a typo and this one's right, but not quite sure. So do know that, and we might figure it out later on in the game if it's way too easy or way too hard. Who knows? But this is the track over here, so let's follow the directions. Let's get it going. I have all my stuff set up, and I've drawn my first 5 cards, and let's just get into it, and you can see how the gameplay works. So all your cards are going to do something special. So this card right here, it has dice in the upper left-hand corner. So when I use these dice, when I spend these dice, and let's put in my discard deck right here, I'm going to get 2 dice. And I'll use these to attack the AI a little bit later. None of these 3 guys are going to give me dice, but they're going to allow me to do different things. So first we got our peasants. You may place or move a meeple. And the meeples, so I'll play these 2 peasants right here. And so now I have my first decision to make in the game because there's a whole bunch of different spots on your little board here. And it actually looks really cool. This kind of gets me excited. So if I went right here, I could get myself an extra knight card that would go into my discard pile. So it's going to make me a little bit better when it comes to rolling the dice and attacking the bad guy. If I go right here to one of these spots, then I will either be able to take an available miner from the mine and place it on your discard deck. And the miner is going to allow you to get more money. Instead of gaining money for this unit, you may move a meeple. So he's either going to allow you to move meeples along tracks, and I'll explain that a little bit later, or get you money. So he is a nice little tool right there. So what was the other thing you could do? Or you could also take a crystal, and the crystal are the dollars, which you're going to be able to use on these cards up here on the top row, which hopefully you can see a little bit. So that's really nice. I like that. So you can go to these green spots, kind of place your meeple, and get your resources. So it's a worker placement in that aspect. Or what you can do is, I don't know what these 2 do. Let's see. Add an available meeple to your idle peasant pool. Oh, so this is going to give you more meeples to play with. So yeah, if you go here, because you're always, I guess, going to have 2 meeples to play with on each turn, I would imagine, with these idle peasants. So that's really nice. So you can essentially add more to your worker pool. I do like that. Or you can start working on the castle. Now, how this works is you start it on the bottom, and then you just keep progressing until you get to the green. And then when you get to the green, you will get to flip over the card. And, oh, it looks like it gains you health once you do that as well. So that'll give you 10 health if you flipped over this card. And then this one looks like it's going to give you all sorts of crazy good stuff. So if you upgrade your castle, it's going to be easier for you to win the game. Over here, we got our chapel. Same thing. Remove card. And it's got this 1 symbol. You may re-roll any ones rolled. And I believe this is a persistent special ability that you gain. From what I understand from the rules, from this AI card, and I will double check it, is that once you've unlocked one of these special abilities, you just have it, which is really kind of cool. And so you're going to be unlocking special abilities, and then I guess they will as well. But hopefully with the information that we have on this little card, this game is going to run smoothly. So I have spent that, so the 2 peasants, and then I have 1 miner left. So let's see what I want to do. I would like to get myself the wall's going to protect me from damage. I really don't care about the wall. What's this? The stabby thing. Add a wound card to your opponent's discard deck. Oh, okay. So that's going to make their deck a little bit worse. So yeah, sure. We'll go right there. And let's upgrade the castle. Let's get going on the castle right there. So we've spent those 2. In the miner now, instead of gaining a crystal for this unit, you may move a meeple. So I can either gain $1 or I can move a meeple. And let's go ahead. How much do things actually cost up here? So the cost is in the top right there, and that's a 4, 5. So I got a 4, 3, 5, 4, 7. Wow, a 7 up there. So some of these can be pretty expensive. And the money does not carry over from round to round, which is important to mention. So you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to afford anything, so I will use this to move a meeple. And it's important to note, they noted in the rules that the miners can only move meeples, they can't actually place meeples. That's exclusively the peasant. You may place or move a meeple. Oh, no! No! No, 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 no. I'm going to guess that you... Okay, I'm going to guess that you have to first go to this spot right here in order to gain more peasants to put in your idle peasants areas, and then you have to use the peasant itself to put the meeples into the spots. Aha! Very nice. Okay. So I'll still do what I did, but I don't know if that's the best idea, actually. But whatever. We'll plan for the future right here. Now, let me double check, because I don't think that was very explicitly said in the rules. Because like I said, this is the entire rule set right here. So, purchase a card, retire a card, move meeple as a... See, moving meeple. So let's check out the moving meeples. When you play a peasant card, you may take a meeple from your idle peasants pool or a red space and place it on a red, green, or blue space. At the start of the track, you may advance... Okay, so it does say that there. It's just something that I missed, I glossed over, so that's good. And this one, add an available meeple to your pleasant pool. So yeah, those two connected together tell you how that works. So, okay, false alarm. Good to know. So we have completed our turn, I do believe. So let's double check. Create an AI deck that consists... Yes, you go on the... So let's make sure I ended my turn properly, because there's discard all the cards you played and all the cards you chose not to play. Return any unused crystal tokens and dice to the center. Oh, I forgot to do the attacking. So let's get to how the attacking works. So attack your enemy by rolling your gathered dice. Any number of dice that can be added to a total value of 6 or more will cause your opponent a damage. So we're hoping to get, so there's 7, and that would do 1 damage right there. So, boop. Keep track on a little tracker right there, and we are up to 29. Those dice would then go away. So we've done the attack actions. We don't have any money to purchase a card. We could retire a center card if we wanted to. So like in King of Tokyo, where you can kind of wipe stuff, it looks like you pay 1 crystal token and remove 1 of the 5 cards. So that's nice as well. And move meeple as applicable based on the cards you play. Gain bonuses and greatness. Yep, none of that stuff matters. So that is the end of our turn. We've discarded everything. So let's go back here. On the AI's turn, move the AI meeple to the next space and gain a card or give the AI player an ability as applicable. So he moves to the next spot, and that says remove a wound card from the AI discard deck. If there are none, remove a wound card from the drawn AI hand. If there's still no wound card, search the AI draw deck for a wound card and destroy it, then shuffle the AI. Yes, you know what that was. Oh, I forgot to make this deck properly, so that could have been bad. It's supposed to be 7 night cards and 10 wound cards to start with. So we're trying to put more wound cards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into their hand. That makes a lot of sense now. I'm going to guess when they draw wound cards, does it hurt them? It hurts me? What? Hopefully it will be obvious, because these wound cards don't really have too much information on them. Oh, but anywho, 1 wound card is taken out. And it doesn't get destroyed into the destroyed pile. It goes back into here. I do remember reading something about that. So, all right. Back to the artificial intelligence turn. Abilities gained by the AI player, not lost for the game, even though the meeple moves off the space at the end of a turn. So yeah, that was what I was talking about. Abilities stay with you forever. I'm hoping that is the same way with humans. I don't think it was really mentioned too much in here, though, which worries me ever so slightly. Draw 5 cards from the AI deck and attack with the total number of dice indicated. The AI... Okay, so he's going to draw 5 cards from his deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to guess, yes, the wounds are good because the wounds do not have any knights on them. So he's going to be rolling 4 dice. Okay, I see how this works. I see how it works. All right, so 4 dice. Let's see what he's going to get. He got 2 damage. So we got 6 and 6 right there. So he does 2 damage to me. Handy dandy little clip down here. And now we're down to 8 15 health. I do like when they use clips on cards, and in particular this. I really do like a player mat with clips on. I think that's a great idea. I'd like to see more of that in games. But let's see if there's anything when we are supposed to draw our 5 cards. Oh, and then draw back up to 5 cards. There we go. So I should already have my 5 cards right here. But let's get back to what the AI is doing. They went through an attack with the total number of dice indicated. Once the AI track is complete, gameplay continues without progressing. Oh, that's once we get all the way down to there. All symbols from the eye track are as they appear on your player mat with blah, blah, blah. So that was their turn. Oh, this is it. This is the card right here. Okay, I am a noob. Wait. Oh, that's frustrating. We need this card. What if we need to go consult with this card? And now it's got the thing on it. I guess it's not the end of the world, but okay. So it is 30. So they might not have actually... what ability did we give them? We gave them an extra... Oh, we took out a wound card. Whereas this one is actually supposed to be the 1 swirl. You may re-roll any 1s rolled. So from now on, they can always re-roll 1s, which it did come into play, actually. Because, yeah, one of them was a 5 and a 1. It does not matter because that 3 wouldn't have impacted anything. I don't think anything would have. But they should have a wound back in their deck. So we'll just put this boop, snug right in the middle there. And now we're back to good, as Matchbox 20 would say. And let's move on to my next turn. I think this is going to start running very, very smoothly. How many knights we got? We got 1 knight. We're mounting a pretty weak attack. So, oh, that's not a knight. What am I doing? Let's die. Noob. Let's see. You may play or move a meeple. This was not the best idea in hindsight, because now that I think about it, these guys are kind of stuck on the board, and I need those guys to get more meeples. So I want to check something real quick. Because what happens once I get something off the track? Does it immediately go back to my pile, or is it at the end of the turn? I want to double check that real quick. So we go to moving meeples. When you play a peasant card, you may take a meeple from your idle peasant's pool or a red space and place it on blah, blah, blah. So every track your village. If the space is preceded by one track card. Oh, no. Oh, actually, I believe it's down here, because part of the thing was pick up all your meeples and move all meeples in green spaces to your idle peasants area. So if I can move these guys up to the top, then they will go to my idle peasants area, and I'll be able to utilize them next turn. Okay, I like that. And I can actually do that. So how about we use these 2 miners right here, and we go 1, 2, use this peasant, 3, and use this guy. Boom. So it's on the green. Do I immediately flip the card? Oh no, are these guys stuck on this track forever? Oh, I don't think they... Yeah, because when you land on the green space, I imagine you would immediately get that ability, so you would immediately flip the card, because yes, you might still have more actions. Let me double check that, but I do think I actually should be on the other side. So this guy is pot committed to this right here. Good thing I didn't start on the chapel, huh? I'd be in some real trouble here. So let's see. Moving meeples. With arrows and meeples must move on each other. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they are just committed to that. So this would, in fact, be right here if I wanted to do that. But so I don't actually want to do that. We're actually going to reverse. So... we're going to take 1 back from here and put this guy right here. So that way we can get that meeple back so we can get more meeples, because I do think that's going to be very, very important. So let's mount our attack. It's a 2. We're weak. Anything else left to do? I don't think so. We still have yet to buy a card. We really should get on that. Mining should be something that we might want to focus on. But hey, let's see what the artificial intelligence is going to do, and want to make sure that I do it right. So we'll move that a little bit. We'll know which turn we are on. So move the AI meeple to the next space and gain a card, or give the AI player an ability as applicable. So we're going to move the meeple first always, then we're going to draw 5 cards. And okay, so move the meeple, draw 5 cards, and hopefully we won't forget that. So move the meeple, and it's got the little castle symbol. Add the least expensive mercenary to the AI. Ooh-ees. Oh, discard deck. Ow! Luckily they got a while to get to it, but man... and that immediately gets replenished. Okay, I see what you're doing here, game. I see what you're doing, and I'm liking this right now. Still recording, always good to see. That's cool. All right, so draw our 5 cards. We move it, draw it, take the damage, and move on with our life. That's it. And then, yeah, so that's actually really smooth. This game I foresee going relatively smoothly right now with the quickness, which is nice. So 5 cards. Wound, 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 wound. Beautiful. Awesome. So those go into the discard pile, which I'm actually just going to put right here so it stops moving it all around. And we need to shuffle back up. And... Oh, I'm a noob. I am a total and utter noob. We forgot to do this. I totally forgot to do that. We're supposed to take that guy off. I know somebody's screaming right now. Like, what are you doing? So add a wound card to your opponent's discard pile. Beautiful. So we got that guy up there with his bow and arrow, and now he's an idle peasant. Good job, Jimmy. You are. I wish this guy could level up. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Expansion. Okay, let's keep going, because I'm digging this game. If you cannot tell, the excitement just ramped up as I realized how much this game potentially could be, how cool it could be. And it might be. I'm excited to see what all these different special abilities are. All right, so we got ourselves a peasant. We got ourselves 2 miners and a knight, so we'll turn in that knight first. And I think we really might want to consider getting knights, too. Oh, I see the dilemmas we're having here. You may place or move a meeple. Let's do that. Bada boom. And then let's build our castle. So we got the 1. Oh. This guy... What? Yeah, this guy should be here. Because we just earned him, right? Yeah, we just earned him. Do we immediately earn him? That's the question. Okay, placing a meeple. Not moving meeples. I want to know placing a meeple. Do you immediately gain it? I think you do immediately gain it. Purchase. Gain bonuses. Move meeple. It just says moving meeples. I feel like they really should have changed the verbiage to place and move and really put an emphasis on one or the other, maybe potentially in a second edition, because right now I'm a little bit confused. I think that, because do you gain the special abilities when you remove it? I don't think so. Discard all cards you played. Yeah. No. So I'm pretty sure as soon as you go there, you get it, which would mean that meeple would go there, and that would mean this card would immediately flip. Because I went, how many spaces did I move? I was right there. I have 2 miners, so it's going to go 1, flip card, onto the bottom, and 2. And I didn't gain anything from that first upgrade, did I? Which tells me that this one's going to be awesome when I finally do get to it. All right, so 2 miners gone. Roll the dice, do my attack. Oh, I could have placed a miner. You know what? We will. We're actually going to reverse that, move that guy back 1, and we'll put him a crystal. I need more than $1. Oh, one thing costs 2. It's so cheap, but I still can't afford it. So how about we get a knight? Yeah, knight sounds good. Get more dice. Let's do some more attacking. So knight into the discard pile. Let's roll our knight. See, we're weak. We're weak. We're so weak. All right, and that is the end of our turn. So what do? Refresh my memory. We're going to take all of our meeples that are on green spaces, and we're going to put them over here. Very crucial step. Cards are discarded. And returning unused crystals, we returned everything and moved the temples in the green space to your... Yeah, draw back up to 5 cards. Okay, so yeah, these turns are going to go very quickly now because it's to him, which means he's got this little symbol right here. A minus. Remove a wound card from the AI discard deck if there are none. Yes, 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 yes. We all know this. We've been through this. Oh, so that would just go right back there. Let's put that face up so I remember that it's the wound pile. And then they draw 5 cards and they attack. Smooth. Oh, so smooth. All right. So they are rolling 1 die. Very nice. I like seeing all those wounds. Let's see what kind of damage they're rolling. It's a 4. And don't forget, if they had rolled a 1, they could re-roll it. I need to remember that. That's it. That was very simple. Like that. All right, back on to me. What do? I need to... Oh, I have my 5 cards right here. Let's see what we got. We got 2 knights, so hopefully we'll be doing a damage there into the discard. And then we have 3 peasants, so we're going to be able to place 2 things if we want to. Or, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's get that card. What does it do? Does it give us money? It gives us money and a die for that squirrel mob. That is the ticket. So we're going to spend 2 of them to place it, and then that 3rd peasant will just keep on moving that. Let's mount our attack. It's a 4. We're still super weak, as is my very loud basement. So, yes, yes, yes. The professionalism you expect from Bowers Game Corner. All right, so I believe I've used everything. I moved that guy up 1. Yeah, I think I did. So it's the end of my turn. Everybody in a green space, oh, no, buy this. This is very important. I'm going to use the 2 crystals and get Squirrel Mob. Gain 1 die for each other Squirrel Mob card played. So there's going to be more Squirrel Mobs. I need to buy me some of those Forest Spirits. Gain 1 crystal for each leaf you play, including this one. And the leaf are the green colors, I do believe. So maybe I should focus on a green strategy. I see a lot of green going out there. Okay, I just saw Star Realms, and I just liked it. Okay, Idle Peasants back here. Shuffle up, draw 5, get to the AI. This is going to start flying once we get... So that's what I always like about deck building games. It's one of my favorite aspects is when does everything start picking up? And it's always fun when you don't know a deck building game and you're like, oh, okay, the beef just got here. Let's see, moving along. So it's a red space. Cool, nothing happens there. Drawing 2, shuffling the rest. Now, I wonder if all these... No, all these cards aren't unique. I wonder how many different unique cards there are in the deck. Because I'm excited. I have not looked through any of these cards, so I have no idea what kind of game we're going to be wading into here. Is this going to be something where we're going to be trashing a lot? Is this going to be something where I'm going to be doing crazy strings? Or who knows? All I know is I don't have to manage actions, which is always something that I do enjoy not having to worry about. So we have the 2 knights, and oh, we have the mage, who's going to get a 3rd knight and add 1 to a die for each of these played. So let's make sure, I do believe he gets these special abilities right here. So, abilities gained by the AI player are not lost for the game, even though, draw 5 cards and attack the total number of dice indicated. The AI ignores crystals but still gains other card abilities. Whoa, okay. And I don't believe that this is like Star Realms in the fact that you have to unlock that ability. I think you just automatically get it no matter what. Like some of them, it's like you have to have 2 reds or 2 blues to get it, but let's double check this real symbol. Abilities. If a unit offers any bonus effects, they may be used in any order. Yep. You can just use it all willy-nilly. Okay, so we're going to be rolling 2 dice. 3 dice, actually. Ooh, this is going to start hurting. Add 1 to a die for each of these played. Oh, man! To a dice. Add 1 to a dice for each thing played. So not to all your dice, but add 1 to a specific dice. So this card right here is going to get me a die, but it's also going to add 1 damage for each of those. Okay, so it's not nearly as bad as it sounds, but that is still, they rolled a 12, which means it would actually go up to a 13 because we'd add 1 to a dice, not the die, for each one played. Okay, so that is 2 damage there. And I'm down to 16, and I need to... Oh, I'm going to be healing up here quick with this castle, so that's good. That's nice. I need to start looking over here at what some of this other stuff does. So this is the AI discard deck. No, oh, almost screwed up big that time. There's the AI discard deck, and that's the end of their turn. Nice, clean, clear. Booyah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have already done this. I know. And we got our fancy squirrel! Alright, so gain 1 die for each other squirrel mob card played. For each other. So this one does not count to get you that additional die based on the verbiage there. So I'm going to get 1 dice from that. And also a 1 crystal from that. Thank you very much, squirrel mob. And then we've got 2 miners and 2 peasants. We got 2 idle peasants up there. I think we should get ourselves another idle peasant. I really do think that that is a smart decision, even though we won't be able to place both of them right now. I think it's still something we should do. So you may place or move a meeple. So we'll place this one right here. Let's start seeing what the church... No, let's attack. We're going to need to attack, and I think once we get all to the bottom of these night cards, I think there is something special down here. But I don't want to spoil it. I don't even want to know what it is. I want to go into it all fresh, because I think I read it, but I don't remember what it was. You know what I'm saying? So we got that right there, which means we get a night card into the discard pile, which we did not do. Bam. And now we can move 2, so let's keep on castling up. 1, 2... That crystal is not going to do anything for us, it looks like, unfortunately, but it will let us scrap something, which I think is an absolutely fantastic idea. So now I really do like that dollar scrap system. So I know that he has a blue card, so I probably want to scrap a blue card. You may reroll your 2 lowest dice. Add 1 to... Ooh, that one I don't want to stack up, because it looks like the blue ones are the ones that deal a whole bunch of damage. All right. So, destroyed mercenary card deck. Very clean, very clean. And we got Forest Spirits, which can't afford. Green, go back over here. Red stays there. This dice gets rolled. We're still weak. We're so weak. But we draw our 5 cards for the next turn, and that is our entire turn. Very nice. They move 1 space, and it's 3 crystals on top of each other. What is... Add the most expensive mercenary, oh no, to the AI discard deck. If there's a tie for the most expensive, add the one that offers the most dice. Oh no. That was a card I really wanted, even though I already did, because it has 7. And I'm not going to even read it. I want to be surprised. That's what, man, I've really been enjoying that lately about exploring games. It's just trying to be surprised. Like, don't read things in advance and just... I think it really enhances the game a little bit. If that's for you, at least. So, did that special ability. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what kind of pain we're talking about. 1 night, 2 nights. Not bad. Not bad. I think we could take that. Low numbers. Booyah. Avoided it. We're good. And now it's back to our turn. Let's check out the 5 cards that we drew. We got 3 meeples sitting over here. Hopefully we got 3 peasants. We did not. We got 3 knights. So we're going to be bringing some pain. We also got a peasant and a miner. So I think we should definitely use the peasant to play something, just so we can get, you know, something else going on. Let's start on the chapel. Why not? And then we'll use the miner to get us that 10 health. Boom. 26. And flip the card. No, remove the card. This card is gone. And just like that, we have our fun symbols, which I'm excited to see what those do. Do I want to look now? No, I don't. I don't even want to plan for it. I want this to be unexpected. All right. Those are my knives. That'd be terrible if I put them in that one. So there we go. I have my 3 dice to spend. I don't believe there's anything else I can do, so let's roll it up, and we have 5. Oh my gosh, I'm so weak. Do I get any special bonuses? No, he can reroll ones. That sucks. You're coming. You're coming. Oh, my precious. So, what do we move? Let's move it 1, and we have a 6. What is that? Natural 6s rolled, deal 2 hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow. Okay. So, let's check out the 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like it might be a difficult AI deck. I'm digging that. So, we got 3. Looks like we got 2 knights right there. Rolling 2 dice. Let's see what we got. We got 4, but they get a reroll at 1. And that whatever. It's either way. They're gonna get 1 hit for that. So 1 hit. Ooh, 25. Discarded those. Back to me. I should have drawn the 5 cards. Yep. 1, 2. Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Now, I wish they would maybe decorate this a little bit more. I think it'd be cool if it was like maybe a bar scene or something like that, where you might actually pick up some of those mercenaries. Who knows? Maybe like some sort of crazy bar that has all sorts of people in it. Obviously, that'd probably be very difficult and expensive to make, but I think it would be cool. That's all I'm saying. So let's see. Draw a deck. We don't have many cards. I feel like we really got to focus on getting some money here. So, nope. We're going to focus on attacking here. Okay. And we have our peasant. You may place or move a meeple. As much as I want those special abilities, I think we really need to focus on getting more money. So let's go right there, and let's gain this miner. Don't play short-sighted. Do that. We got 3, 4, so we're bringing some pain. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. 4, 5, 10, 11. Oh, 1 damage. Do I have any special abilities unlocked? No, I don't. Oh, so 1 damage. All right, here we go. 28. All right. AI's turn, so we're going to move 1. Good deal. No special abilities this time. Man, they're gaining special abilities pretty rapidly. 3 cards here. Shuffle it up. And now... Oh, I almost forgot these. Oh, wow. No, wait, that's the Destroyed Mercenaries card. We're good. That should have went... Okay, I almost screwed that up. That actually should be in their discard deck. As much as I don't want it to be... That's where that needs to be. Alrighty then. Let's remove a card. So I'm very happy they haven't added any wounds to my deck yet. I wonder if that's going to be happening soon. It looks like no, maybe they only take them out of theirs. Which is nice. Alright, so let's draw our 5 cards. Oh, those 3 cards were supposed to be the ones we kept. Scoozy. We screwed up. No biggie. All right, 4 wounds and the Builder. He gets $4. That's great. This guy doesn't need money. You may remove 1 damage from your castle for each $4 spent. This is stackable. This is literally the worst card in the game for him. That's spectacular. That's like me having a wound card. Wow, that actually worked out really well. Okay, I'm very happy. We just took no damage. Let's get some stuff going here. 3, 4, 5. Let's get this engine churn. Let's turn the corner. I'm going to focus on getting some money and getting some cards right now. I can use this instead of gain. Yeah, I can gain $2 with this. I can gain $3 with this. I can gain $4 with this. Booyah. $4, 1 die, 1 movement or placement. And let's do that absolutely. Let's get... Oh, these guys should have been back. But let's use him to get another miner. Let's do it. Let's focus on cash. Let's get those fancy cards. Hopefully I am pivoting fast enough. So we have $4 right here. We use the peasant to place him. $4. What do we want to spend $4 on? How about 2 green cards? I don't even want to know what they do. Let's just get them green cards. Gain $1 for each green card you play, including this one. That seems like a great strategy right there. Let's go green all day. Maybe some yellow. Maybe some yellow. A red. Who knows? Who's a red? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm going to be surprised. Every turn of this, I'm going to be surprised. All right. What do we got here? We got a minus. Remove a wound card from the AI discard deck. I do like that a little bit faster. That's a little bit quicker than having to go through there. So it's nice that we had one in there. And that's it. Then shuffle the AI. No, we don't need to do that. So just draw 5 cards. And prepare for the pain of the knights. 3 knights. So we got 3 dice, 4 dice, and add 1 to a die for each of these plates. So we're going to be adding 1 to one of these dice. Over on here, I don't know if you can see it, but we got an 18. It goes up to a 19. That is 3 damage for me. And ow. 3 puts me down to 22. All right, so draw the 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. This time we won't put them back in the pile. Oh, and we should have took this guy back. Always forget that. All right, won't forget it this time. Going to remember it. Going to start remembering it. 4, 5. Positive thinking. Positive. The camera's still running. All right, what do we got? We got a knight, 3 peasants, and a miner. All right, so we get our dice. Turn that in for the die. 3 peasants, and we can play 2 of them. So let's go ahead and maybe a bloop, a bloop. Sure, let's do that. So now we have a lot. I think we are done getting those. I think I am committed. That is enough. But now we have a miner and a peasant. So let's go ahead and let's move the miner here, and let's put the peasant right there to give them a card potentially. There's something we can work on in the background, even though we already have something we can work on in the background. All right, so these go away. We'll roll the 2 dice. We're still at 1. It's so weak, and that's the end of our turn. But now we got a whole bunch of peasants, which I think is going to be good. Let's get lots of workers. They move on. They just got the most expensive card up here, which luckily is it's a 5. So it's another green card, which kind of stinks for us, but maybe this green card is as ineffective as the last one they drew. We can hope. We can hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do think that probably is going to be a big break for us. Hopefully. 4 dice. All right. And they have the special ability of 6s do 2 damage and the 1 thing. And they had a weak roll. They only did 1 damage there. That's good. Buy us a little bit of time. And now we get back to our turn. I still forgot to do the cards. Whatevs. Let's see. Okay. Anything special? No, which hopefully means our specials are all going to be coming up together. One of my favorite aspects of the deck building game is just hoping for that weak hand, so you know that a strong hand is coming. Then we got the miner. Where should we send the miner? How about I want those special abilities. The special abilities are going to save us. Let's do it. Let's deal some damage here. 6, 16, 17, almost 18, so that ends up being 2 damage. And once we unlock some special abilities, it's going to be even more. Do they get these special abilities? No, those are my special abilities, not your special abilities, bro. All right. They just got the most expensive card, which means we take a rest, and we always remember to draw the 5 cards at the end of the turn. And then we draw 5 cards for them. They're going to have it? Nope, they only have 4. Shuffle up that AI draw deck, get that 5th card. Let's see what's doing. Wound, 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 wound. And that is fantastic for us. Yeah, nothing. Nothing fantastic. All right, so we have 3 miners, 1 peasant, and 1 squirrel mob. Gain 1 for each other squirrel mob card played. So we still have 1. We could get $4 right here, which is very tempting. But now I have to look at cards in order to decide if I want to spend the $4. This unit may count as any of those. Yes, please, mercenary. And he gives me a die. Yeah, we're going to spend $2 right there to get that mercenary. Absolutely. I think that's money well spent. Into our discard pile. We'll also grab that die right now while we're thinking about it, because we're going to... Now I'm going to discard the squirrel. So he gave me his die, he gave me his dollar, and I still have these, so we'll place a peasant somewhere. And we'll place it here. Let's start getting them some attack, and then we have... Boom! 1, which means now... Oh, it's a tech tree. I have to decide which one I want. I'm excited. Let's see what they do. Alright, you may only select one of these. Your knights are now considered to be the selected faction. Wow! That's really cool. Green, please. So now I think I might have changed my mind how we're going to play this game. I think with that special ability now, I think we might want to pivot to buying a lot of knights, focusing on attacking, and getting blue cards and green cards. So I think that's what I'm going to try doing here. Maybe we roll a 6, we roll a 4, but I think that was a very solid turn for us. But they just gained 10 health. So that's a pretty solid turn for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have coffee over here. That's amazing because my voice is really parched right now. So excuse me while I check to make sure we're still recording. Oh, and take a drink of that cold coffee. All right. They got 3 dice, 4 dice. So they're going to have 4 dice, and they're going to be able to add 1 to a dice. So this they get to re-roll. 2. They can add 1 to a die, so this way I guess we just turn 5. Does that actually impact with the natural 6s, I wonder? Oh, wait, it does specifically say natural 6s, so good. 7, 10, 12, 2 damage to me. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I'll take that trade, even though I am a little bit worried about where our health is going to come from, so maybe we'll want to start moving down this track right here. And yes, he was really pot committed to that, because he's going to be there forever. I think that's really cool. Also, I forgot to draw the cards. Also, potential expansions just up the wayo. You know, honestly, as this solo game, I would love it if this board was just humongous and there was just tons of different spots to go to. Like, go buck wild. Because I know he's got a whole bunch of ideas. If you're a game designer, you got a whole bunch of ideas in the back of your head that you'd love to try out. And this seems like the kind of system that it really could work with. So, what do we got here? The Forest Spirits. Forest Spirits gain 1 for each leaf you play, including this one. And oh my goodness, look at this knife is now a green leaf. So we are going to gain 1 for each. So we're going to gain 2 for each one we play. So 2, 4, 6, 7, $8. Thank you. I told you I felt like we turned a corner there. That's $8 right there with those 3 cards. And a knight. A die. Very nice. And we just found the point where things ramped up. So, peasant, miner, what do we want to do here? We talked about how we move on that track, so I think we spend the miner to do that, and then I think we spend the peasant to... send them out. Let's get another knight card. Those knight cards right now are very, very good for us. So, here we go. Let's see what kind of roll we got. We got a 4. We suck at fighting. 2, 4, 6, 8. But we got cash, and we can hire some mercenaries to help us fight. The theme of the game comes across. Looky there. Like it. A little bit. Obviously, it's not dripping with theme, but I do like the fact that it's interconnected. I think that's really good. You may re-roll your 2 lowest dice. Oh my gosh. No, let's pause right here real quick. So since I am exploiting the forest, and I'm exploiting the goods of the forest, which allows me to get crystals, this then allows me to have the money in order to hire the mercenaries who are not concerned about the forest, but they're concerned about getting paid. Just saying. Maybe that's some unexpected theme coming across, or maybe that was planned. Let's see what we're going to do with our $8, though. 7. Place a wound card in an opponent's discard pile. That seems really good, too. No. We're going for punch in the face mode. Well, you may re-roll your 2 lowest dice. You may re-roll your 2 lowest dice. Here we go. Let's go $8. Well, let's get $4 first. I always want to buy it one at a time. You may move or place a meeple. I don't want an illusionist. I want a puncher. And oh my gosh, these guys are going to give you 2 dice as well. Holy moly. Let's run through our deck. Let's grab to those. AI's next. They're going to get the most expensive card, which is place a wound card. That's not ideal. That's okay. There's the yellow cards. If you're familiar with Star Realms, they just rear their ugly head. But hopefully I'm going to punch them in the face so hard that they won't even get time to cycle those in. 4 die and the Ancient One. This card does not discard until you are attacked. 1 point of damage is automatically ignored on that attack. So the card text stays in play. Oh, it actually gives it 2 dice too. Owie Maui. Did the green die? Did the green one give you dice? No, it didn't. So this is going to be 6 dice. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. And this card does not discard until you are attacked. 1 point of damage is automatically ignored on that attack. So this is like a shield that they are wearing right now. Okay, I like that. Okay, so we'll keep this up here so we'll remember it. And they're rolling 6 dice with all their special abilities. I think we might have a problem. Ow, 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 ow. We get to roll the 1. We do have a big problem. Wow. So that is, there's 12, 17, so there's 1 extra point. So that is 4 points of damage, 6 points of damage. Oh my goodness, this might be, we might have hit our stride a smidge bit too late right now. Oh, but we should have healed 10, right? We should have healed 10 when we completed this. So we actually should be up to 23, because I don't believe we took that 10 health. I believe I was so excited about this area right here that I did not believe the tape that. So let's keep on going because it's our turn now, and gosh darn it, we're awesome too. We have a lot of cool special abilities. We got a lot of things that we're working on our infrastructure that's going to really enhance our ability to go slap that AI discard, or that AI game. All right, so we just got to cycle through our cards. Okay. Let's see. Peasant, Miner, Squirrel Mob, Mercenary. Okay, so right now, we only played 1 Squirrel Mob, so these cards don't really matter, but we're going to be getting 3 dice. So 3 dice to be attacking with, and this one also gives us 1 crystal. And the fact that this is green does not really matter right now, so I do believe we can discard all 3 of those. And then we have a Peasant and a Miner. So I think we need to get some wounds into their discard pile for sure. And what is this? When you take damage, subtract... Oh, so that's like putting up a shield. I like that. That's very nice. That's very nice. So when you put things on the wall, when you take damage, subtract 1 damage for the meeple in that space and return the meeple to your idle peasant pool. Okay, so he's pretty much on the firing range, but I'm cool with that. That was our turn. We didn't do any damage, which means that stays there, which is kind of good because it gives them 2 dice. Oh, no, we haven't rolled yet. That's why. Noob. 15, which means we're going to be getting 2 hits because we can break it off into 2 groups of 6s because, once again, that's how you do the damage. And so 1 of those gets sucked up by this guy, and he goes into the D pile, and it moves it on, and I'm really tired of these special abilities. I'm going to take 1 wound card out of the discard pile. This is starting to really ramp up for them. And 5 cards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh man, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Hopefully there's some cards out here that are going to start helping. But I'm not reading the cards. I'm kind of playing very laissez-faire. Isn't it? Come at me. I really like that. Trying something different. And 6, that's 2 points of damage. Owie, owie. Oh, this guy takes 1. That's really clever. And the miners, but no, the peasants are the only ones that let me do that. Those peasants are good. And some of the other cards have the word place on it. So maybe I should be considering purchasing those. You may move or place a meeple. So that illusionist now looking much more appealing to me. I was looking before just for the dice, but now I'm like, yeah, that looks nice because it's going to help me with my defense because I really got to ball up on that defense. I forgot to spend this $1. It's gone. So let's see. What do we got? So we have 3 dice. These are all green. That does not matter. 3 die and 2 miners. So what can we do? We could start getting special abilities. I think the church maybe is going to give us special abilities. So let's go 1, 2. Let's really commit to that. What does the 1 swirly do? You may reroll any 1s rolled. Yeah, that would be really nice for us because we have been rolling very weak. We could have rolled that one, and now as it stands, we get 1 point of damage. Whereas if we could have re-rolled that 1, we probably would have got at least 2 points of damage. So moving on, and once that card's gone, okay, I see how this works. They get all beefed up and they get ready. I like that. That is a really clever mechanism right there. All right, so they take a wound card out. Really sick and tired of saying that. Draw 5 cards. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it in the wrong spot. And they have Knight. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy blocking for them yet again. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. But at least that was like their big beefy moment. Oh my gosh. 2 D6s and a 1. So they have now 4, 8, 12. So this is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage. Ow. It hurts and I can't stop the pain. Okay. That was their turn. Luckily, they are just about done with that stinking card. And now we're going to start getting to our mercenaries. Let's get them in there. Let's get them in there. Let's get them popping. Now we're going to start seeing some fireworks. Believe it. I believe. Let's make it happen. All right. Peasant, miner, knight. This is not the fireworks I was expecting, but this is that hand I was talking about, which is going to lead to the fireworks. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this miner, we're going to put him right here, and we are now going to get ourselves that special ability. We don't get this, right? This is something completely different, I would think. Wait, but there's a reroll 1s here, and there's also a reroll 1s there. Oh, you have to have a guy on it, I think. But what do I do with this card? I just unlocked this card. What does that do? Like, I am so confused because is this a track that I get to go on? Is this like an extra set of things that I can do? Because this seems insanely powerful if that is what it is. So let's see if we can find some information on how this works. This just made the game, I think, potentially very easy. But let's check it out. Can we find the back of the charge? Moving meeples. Minor attack overview. How do you purchase a card, retire a center card? This is my place. No, moving a meeple is applicable. Yeah, it doesn't really go into details at all about what to do with this card now, because it doesn't say flip the card. It just says remove the card, which unlocks this, which I imagine is a place where I can get these special abilities. So maybe when I put this on here for this one turn, I get that ability. So I should have had it there, maybe? I don't know. That's really odd. So have I unlocked this? Is this like a spot that I can just go to? This can't be a spot I can just go to. Like, it's not, because I could just gain 10 health. Is this a different one of these to play against, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's it without the special ability, so you can have a different opponent? I don't know. This is all really confusing, and this is the kind of thing that should be not confusing. I should not have to click a video to know this sort of thing. So I'm a little bit perplexed, and we are going to go on the basis that I'm assuming that this is just maybe an extra card to use when you're playing against the AI, because I don't think healing 10 every single turn would really be... that would be impossible to kill somebody almost if you could do that, because if they had the cards, if they had a whole bunch of illusionists, they could just routinely be getting 20 health. And I don't even know what this 20 over here is. Yes, we're gonna nix that card, and I'm assuming that now I just have unlocked this, which is great because now I can unlock the special abilities. That's what I think we're going to go with. Am I sure? No. Do I like the fact I'm not sure? No. All right. But I do have 2 of these, so now I can place a maple. So yeah, let's go ahead and unlock these special abilities. So, oh, now I have their special abilities as well. So that was really cool. And I think that does. That makes me think that, because those are so powerful, I do believe that that is how that was supposed to be played. So, minor. So we got ourselves a buck, or we can do something else. We can move something. So yeah, let's move it up here, which now means that we get to add a wound to your opponent's discard deck. Yes, that's great. He goes back here. That's our turn, except for rolling this 1, and it's a 3. Nothing with their special abilities impacts that, and that's the end of our turn. They move on, and now there's a 5. What is the 5? Your attacks hit on totals of 5 instead of 6. Wow. That's rough. That's real rough. But now, from now on, we're not moving that track anymore, so now it's going to really speed up, because it's just draw 5 cards and see what happens. And this is some stuff that's happening. So first and foremost, we have 4 dice. So let's take a look at that. Knight doesn't do anything. That does not do anything. Devour. Place a wound card in an opponent's discard pile. That, however, does something. And that really is a herder. So I'm hoping that there's some also red that will let you trash. If it is a... Oh, nope, not seeing... You may take a wound card to double another card's ability. Nope, not seeing the trash there anywhere. That's unfortunate. So let's roll with their new special abilities. They get to reroll the 1s. And they get to reroll the 1s. Is it one time or is it just over and over? You may reroll any 1s rolled. And they also add 1 to a die for each thing played. There was 1 of them. So this is 2 points of damage right there. But it's a 5 as well. So now they only need to get to 5. So luckily that's not too bad. Because, oh no. Nope, yeah, we're good. We're good because, yeah, so that's 3 points of damage. Okay. We weathered that storm. And actually, did we attack them last time? We did not. So they still have their defense up there. Okay. Things are getting interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now I have special abilities. And I got a couple green cards. Good. Gain 1 for each of these leaves you play. And the knights are also green. So that's going to let us to get, that's $6 right there. $7, $8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feast or famine, baby. Feast or famine. And we got 1 die that we're going to be rolling. So those are all gone. And then we have a peasant and a miner. Let's see what we're going to do here. What's up here that costs some money? You may take a wound card to double another card's special ability. You may move or place a meeple. That looks good. That looks really good. So we'll buy that for 4. And we still have 5. Which means that we could potentially use this guy as an extra $1 to get the 5, and I think I will do that. So we're going to get him as well. Oh, another Forest Spirit. I love it. And then I have another meeple to place, and I will go ahead and place it right here to soak up a little bit of damage. And they draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, with this now going this way, like it's going to go very smooth, I'm actually going to move that pile a little bit over here to make things just go a little bit quicker. I'm actually going to be putting their pile over here, and my pile will be over there. So we will just do that from now on, and I'll remember their special abilities by keeping this card right here. So they have 4, draw 5. Let's get 1 more. Let's see what they're doing. Wound, 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 knight, knight. That's great. 2 rolls. Roll the dice up. They roll a 3 and a 1, so they got to re-roll the 1, the 5, the 8, so that's 1 point of damage, which gets soaked up by that guy. That was a really good turn, so that's their entire turn. I'll actually do this. Put it like that so I'll remember. So now we get over here to mine. I think this guy should be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that I actually imagine I'm going to have all 3 of these guys out at any point. So we got 3 knights, a miner, and a peasant. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed here, but hey, whatevs. Let's do this with our peasant, because we could get another knight. The knights are nice. No. Well, yeah. Oh, plus there's a special ability down there. Let's do it. Yeah, let's get him instead. Oh no, what did I do? He was here, and he was there. And we have stuff and things. I don't know what these things and stuff do. Let's take a quick peek. The 5, we now are only going to 5. That's huge. What does this mean? That is odd. That symbol is not over here. Oh, here it is. As long as this is revealed, you may choose not to discard 1 unused card each turn. Whoa! We can hold on to a card for next turn. That is a big deal. That's really great. So I'm going to go ahead and not do that right now, but I'm going to do this miner right here, and I'm going to roll these 3 dice. Actually, I'm going to hold on to one of these. So I'm only going to roll 2 dice, and I'm going to hold on to this for next turn. So we got a 6, which now does... Do we get 2 damage on 6? We do. Pa-pam, that's 2. So yeah, 2 damage on him. Now, so this soaks up 1 of that damage. And the other one goes right here, and we're at 33. And they draw 5 cards. All right. Wound, wound, knight, knight, knight. I can deal with that. That's not too bad, which does mean that things are about to get really bad really fast. So that's going to get them this. So that is 2 points of damage. All right, I'll take that. And I'm sitting at 11 health. That is a problem. I really need to focus on putting those guys up here. That's why there's 4 spots. Okay. Okay. Now I see, because you could focus on getting those cards that allow you to... Wow, there's some cool stuff going on in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, tell me we got something good. Oh, there's our double assassins. We're going to be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. And we're going to be able to reroll 4 of our lowest dice. That's huge. All right, instead of gaining this, and we can also, bloop, how about you go up there? Oh, and he should go back in there, which now means that we are going to be able to add a wound to their discard pile. So let's do that. Let's clear that before. I know we're doing it out of order, but let's just get it done so I don't forget. So anything else special on these? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. And I use my miner. So let's go. And we're going to be re-rolling the lowest 4 of these. And we have our special abilities. Okay. Dokie, baby. Oh, but we haven't unlocked that yet. That's unfortunate. So I might have cheated once. I might have cheated. If I did, I do apologize. We won't do it again. Whoa! Natural D6 damage. Thank you! We can re-roll our 4 lowest dice. So let's roll. I'm going to use that card now for these 2 dice. And that means we get to re-roll a 1. And, that's not going to change anything. So let's just re-roll this again for our other lowest dice. And we get to re-roll a 1. And that was really, really nice. So we just picked up 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. And 9 damage. Holy cow. Woo! 24. We just threw a haymaker. We just threw a haymaker, and hopefully we can start doing that on a consistent basis, because we're going to need to do that on a consistent basis if we're going to win this game. Let's see what they got going on. And we could have held on to a card, but we chose not to. Do I need to put something on that? No, because it's not a red or green space. It's just an ability I've unlocked. Oh, there's abilities on here. I want some of those. You may move. That one does nothing for them at all, so that's great. Go ahead and discard that one. Discard the 2 wounds. So they've got 2 dice. And they get to reroll the 1. They get to reroll the 4. And add 1 to a die for each of these played. So that goes up to a 5, which means they're still only going to do 1 point of damage. That's great. That's exactly what we needed. We needed a turn like that to buy us some time. But now I really do think that we need to make sure we get some people up here to protect us, because they're going to start swinging real hard, real fast, and we got to be prepared for it. So we draw 1 card here. Give me some peasants. Give me 4 peasants. That'd be just dandy. Just set up 4 defense. Maybe get a die in there. Who knows? Oh, man. Okay. 2, 3, 4. All right, draw a deck. All right. What do we got? I also do want to apologize. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to finish this game, but if I don't, I want to explain that it's because my iPad has restrictions on how long I can record. So hopefully that does not come into play, though. So gain 1 for each of the Squirrel Mard Cop. So that one still does not work, but we're going to get a die for that, and we're going to get 2 dice grand total. So that's not particularly great. We got the 2 peasants, which we will absolutely set right up there as our first line of defense. So that's been spent. And I think we're going to use these $2 so we can get yet another one of these, because we need more cash. We need more cash. Let's roll these dice and see what we get. We get to re-roll the 1. So we got 1 point of damage. Not great, but hey, it's something, right? I don't know where this is supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. All right, what do we got going? Oh, that was the meeple that was keeping track of the thing. So that was my turn. Very underwhelming turn, as was theirs. Let's hope that we can continue up that trend. Now, this is the interesting part. They're not going to gain any more cards. So that's kind of interesting. Huh. Let me make sure on this that I'm not doing anything wrong. Once the AI track is complete, gameplay continues without progressing the AI meeple till 1 player is defeated. Yeah. So it's just that. Okay. So what do we got? We got 1 die, 2 die, 3 die, and I gained a wound card. I forgot I had the first one in there. Those are going to start sucking. Let's see what they did. They rolled 2, 2, 3. That's like the best roll ever. They get 1. So 1 point of damage on me, which just takes that guy out. So that's great. We're getting the time we need. We just need to start dealing a lot of pain real fast. And these 1, 2. That's the. So we get the 2 miners here, which means I got a peasant. So we need to still focus on defense. And so we could gain $2. Oh, forgot to replenish that. And yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to turn these 2 miners into $2. And we're going to gain yet another one of these cards. And then we're going to roll 2 dice. And 1 point of damage brings them to 22, and we are currently at 10. That's a little worrying. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forgot to replace the card up here yet again. And what do we got? 2 wounds. That's what I like to see. 2 knights. Not terrible. And that big dude who I hate his frickin' guts. So that is protecting their deck right now. And they roll 4 dice, and they... Oh, wow. That's bad. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's 2 points of damage, and that's 1 point of damage. So they do 3. I'm bleeding. Oh, I only take 1, though. Hooray for human shields. And those were mine. Yeah, those are my cards. Those should have been in the discard pile. Don't want to get the cards mixed up. Don't ever want to get those cards mixed up. So now I draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see lots of colors. I only see 1. And a wound. All right, so gain 1 for each green you played. So that's going to be $3 right there. $4. And plus I'm going to be getting 2 dice. So I got $4, 2 dice. Let's go ahead and... I could get an extra $1. I could if I spent that to get 5, and I will. I'm actually going to get this big guy. He looks big and beefy, and I said I was going to go for damage, so let's go for damage. Roll the 2 dice. 6. It's going to be 2 damage and 2, so 2 damage grand total. Here we go. Everything's done, taken care of there. 1, 2. Oh, actually, it's only 1 damage, and that big dude is gone. 3, 4, 5. Just a straight easy one. That's going to be 4 dice, I do believe. Yep, 4 dice. Going to add +1 to the result of any die. Oh, that's a 2. So that would be 3. You can make this a 4. It doesn't really matter. So that's going to be 1, 2 points of damage. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But we... Oh, they're all gone. We're 7. Okay, I need to get some people back out there. Because we are 1 big hit away from being dead. 3, 4, 5. Come on, give me colors. Give me colors! Not the colors I was really hoping for, but hey, they're colors. So that's like it's green. This guy I can make into anything I want, so that's a green as well. So we're going to be rolling 2, 4, 5, 6 dice. So that is very rock solid. And we're also going to be gaining 3, 4 bucks. So we got $4 to spend as well. So let's see, what do we got? Ooh, a rammer. It's just going to, yeah, that rammer seems right up my alley. And I'll burn, so I also have 1 extra $1, and we will get rid of this card because, yeah, I don't want them to have that. So we'll just trash that with the 1 extra $1. All right, so now we're rolling dice. Lots and lots of dice. Let's bring the pain. That's beautiful. These don't get modified at all, but that's going to give us another 6. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6 points of damage to your face. 15. All right, he's bleeding. This is the point where he realizes, hey, this might actually be a fight. I'm a little bit scared, even though I'm a robot. And he comes out and he draws this 1. Womp womp. But he does get the 1 damage because of that. And he's like, he just scraped me. He's like, shh. And I'm like, ah. But now he's like, now I've got all my cards back, my special abilities. Let's roll. Things are getting intense. All right. So he's right there. Right, I'm right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have exactly 5 cards. Got my big green one, which is going to be 2 dice. You may place or move a meeple. That one's going to be $2. This card does not discard until you are attacked. 1 point of damage. So, yeah, this one's going to give me 2 dice. So I'm going to have 2 dice, 3 dice with the 1 back here. None of the other colors really matter. This one is going to allow me to have $2, $3 grand total if I... And then I also have the minor if I wanted to bump it up to 4, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use the minor for something else. And I'm going to place this peasant right here, and I will use the minor to... Actually, no, I will use the minor for $1, I guess. I didn't really want to, but hey, we'll buy this rammer because we need to finish things off before they finish us off. So we spent our $3. Let's roll our 3 dice. We got 5. We really need to put that guy in there, and it's 3, 3, and that unfortunately is only 1 point of damage. Ugh. But, oh, almost forgot. This guy stays out to protect us. So he's still out here. Shuffle my cards up. Maybe we just need to survive 3 or 4 more turns. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. It looks bad. It looks very bad right now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got? What do we got? 2 greens. Ooh, that could be a problem. But one of them's the useless green. So they got 2 dice, and they got their protection. Okay, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's probably not going to do too much. All right, it did 3. But one guy protects us. We take 2, and we are down to 4 health. Come on. We need the card gods right now to... Oh, we could have been saving a card from turn to turn. I totally forgot we unlocked that special ability. Oh, man. Whoa, this is a lot of money. But money's not going to help us right now. Is this the end? This might be the end. This is the end. These are all green, though, so that means we're going to get a lot of money. That's $12 right there. Why do I have 6 cards? Oh, this card's not actually in my hand. That's why. It's just protecting me. Oh, it actually should have already protected me, so I should have 1 extra health. Okay, good. So we're at 5. So, but this still is $12 right here, or $10 right here. 11, $12, $13. This is a 13 bucks right here. I'm not even gonna grab the crystals. We're just gonna go buck wild on stuff. 2. So we're gonna go with a cheap one first. So we got 3, and then we'll go with 8. Then we'll go with 6. Oh, 12. That's perfect. Look at those. That one just trash card. It's probably too little too late, but now for the next game I'll know that they're there, and we have to hope that our dice rolls are successful. They are 8, which is going to deal 1 damage, and I think this might probably be the last turn. I think they're probably going to wallop us right now. Actually, they don't even take that because their green guy blocks it. Boop. But our green guy is actually here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's not. I haven't been attacked yet. No, I did get attacked. All right. Place a wound card into the discard pile. Use stink. 2 dice, 3 dice, 3 dice. So hopefully this probably will not kill us now unless they rolled 3 6s, which they did not, but they did roll 2 damage. So we are at 3 health. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. 2, 3, 4, 5. I honestly don't even know what to do here. Just try and get up the defense. All right, but we got a lot of dice. 2, 4, 5 dice. That's promising. We get to re-roll the 4 lowest dice. You may move or place a meeple. So I will place one of these. No brainer. The miner gives me $1, which cool. I don't need $1, but thanks, Dad. $2. So I got $3 to spend if I want to. Sure, let's just grab one, because I think it's better than trashing at this point. And now we need to hope that our rolls are very nice. That's very nice. So that is 5 points of damage. 14. Yep, he doesn't have his protection up. 9. All right, we got him. We got him close to striking distance, but I don't think this is going to end well. We do have one guy up here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we placed it with the lady. Okay. 3 knights. That's it. Okay. I can deal with that. That's not bad. That is bad. Oh, that's 4 points of damage, which is enough. This guy gets defeated. We lose our 3 health, and we are dead. And wow. Let's just see what we would have done. It's always fun to check it out. And our next turn would have not merited much. 3 dice. Yeah. But there you go. That is Castles of Dawnstone. I'll give you some brief impressions on that. I really did enjoy the game. I think there's a lot of really cool aspects here. I'm excited to go through more of the cards and see what kind of stuff we're looking at here, seeing how many different types of card they have. And it looks like there's not too many different cards, so there's lots of room to grow potentially in with expansions and whatnot. And I really do like the system, though. I think with a little bit of rules tightening here or there, especially maybe just another page somewhere. I also hope that they don't use this, because that's not good. This back page should have been white if you could have done it or something, because it makes it a little bit more difficult to read than you really would like it to. But I do like the good use of the space. I like the player mat a lot. It's a very informative, useful player mat. It looks good. And in the end, I really like Castles of Dawnstone. I'm excited to try this head-to-head and see how that goes. But there you go. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And also, if you're interested in this game, make sure you look for it on the Game Crafter, because this is currently only available on the Game Crafter, at least as far as I know. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, or consider supporting the Patreon. And in the comments below, let me know if you could add one thing to this particular deck builder right here. What would you want to add? What would be your first thing you'd want to do? So the cards really come to my mind, but I really like this. I think this is a really cool player board. I would like to really beef up the player board. So maybe you would even have like a village surrounding it and really hunker down on the AI game, making this a really cool solo deck building game. I think that would be spectacular. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.